In a world where teachers are bad.
Today, class, we're going to talk about the Declaration of Independence. Okay, I want you to go ahead and take notes for me. There'll be a quiz tomorrow. All right, listen carefully. Sarsaparilla, listen.
What?
We hold these truths to be
I don't know.
evident.
What
That all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and
the pursuit of shopping.
Or happiness.
What, Ed?
In a time when there seemed there was no hope.
Mr. Barnes, I have called you to my office to talk about your students' progress. They aren't involved with the material. Your test scores are so low. Are you paying attention to me, Mr. Barnes? And I've received calls from the parents. I'm afraid that unless you make a change in your class, you're going to have to find another job.
One article made all the difference.
Oh, I'm never going to be a good teacher. This is just horrible. Whoa! Look at this! Writing Parodies Across the Curriculum by William P. Bintz. It's already annotated for me. Cool. I've got to try this tomorrow in class.
This summer.
The school lunch is terrible. Somebody should totally do something about it.
You know what, Sarsaparilla? That's a great idea. Maybe you should do something about it. Why don't you use the Declaration of Independence right here as an example, and then we can break away from our school lunches. You know, we can pack our own, make it our own declaration of lunches.
But like, Mr. Barnes, I don't understand.
We're going to write a parody!
What's a parody?
Sarsaparilla, a parody is when you use something that's already written and then you spoof it by changing the topic or the words, but keeping the same style. But, Sarsaparilla, you need to be respectful.
I think that's a cool idea indeed.
The parody will reign.
So, Sarsaparilla, what's your declaration going to be?
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all lunches are created tasty, that they are endowed by their lunch lady with certain unalienable rights, that among these are taste, price, and the pursuit of no hair and my stinking macaroni.
Oh, that's just fantastic. So, what is a declaration?
We are telling them that we want to have kind of like what the colonists told the king.
100% target.
This summer, changes will be made.
I have been very impressed with the changes you have made to your class. Can you help me whip these slacker teachers like Miss Judy into shape?
No problem, Mrs. Escalante Mumford. You see, I used the paper that Mr. Bintz wrote, and you can actually, incorporate a lot of different subjects into using parodies. So, for example, Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poem, How Do I Love Thee? You can change it around for math and make it, How Do I Measure Thee?
Wow, that's a great idea. They
Yeah.
could say, I measure the volume and capacity, not height and weight.
Right, and I know that this may sound kind of like a RAFS assignment, but really this can be used with any sort of content area, including many of the ones that we all teach in the school, like science, math, social studies, arts, music, technology. And as long as you have a subject that you can parody, it will work, which makes it a fantastic method to use when you are actually trying to combine and make a connection with language arts. It really is a perfect way to teach.